Hello, family. It's your girl, High Priestess Marie. Back on my tea, back on another read for my Pisces family. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna say some space. High power, archangels, ancestors, gods, and goddesses of the divine white light. Please protect me and Pisces as we dip into this read. Please protect our energy from any unwanted souls, vibes, entities, hex, curses, spells, illusion, confusion spells, monitoring spirit. Please return back to 7 times 10. Thank, thank you for delivering us to the motherland of milk and honey. Forever grateful for your divine protection and love. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's see what's going on here. I see a car, a black car. I see somebody pulling up, and I see somebody monitoring them. A lot of monitors. Oh no, this is not monitors. Is this? Hold on. I see somebody monitoring, but I see like one monitor. They're being guided. This is like a graduation. Is these the ancestors? Yeah, this is a chariot. Like, okay, when the person was pulling up or in a car, like a black car or a truck or something, somebody is being revealed, or you will be revealed, or something will be revealed to you or to somebody else. Something's gonna be shown. Oh, for some of you guys, is somebody okay? What this is kind of giving me is like somebody doesn't see you, they see your ancestors or something like that. Maybe this is some like sacred gatekeep. Like people can't really get in contact with you. They can only get in contact with your ancestors, and your ancestors relay the message. This could be because you've been attacked a lot, Pisces. But I'm seeing like somebody pulling up or driving and then stopping. Now, as this person was driving, I do see a monitoring spirit watching them, or somebody with like these eyes watching them, right? Possibly outside of a house or a building. But then I see like it's giving a graduation, because at first I'm like, there's a lot of monitorings, but then I see like white faces, and it's like they're all like cheering, like it's as if this was a graduation. Okay, and then I see like a chariot in a form of like a snake. And then it's like the snake wraps around and somebody is revealed. But it comes out like an ancestor, like they got the headscarf on. And they got like the whole outfit on. Like this is if this was like it's giving like color purple. You know how when they had the little outfits, Celie them, and then they had like the little boots, the black boots. Y'all know those old back in the day outfits that with the skirts and the long button up shirts or whatever. You know that certain, and then they had their hair wrapped up, and then it's like this person is like transformed to somebody else. But I'm getting like maybe this is something like, again, somebody is, they only see your answers, they don't see you, so they really don't know who they contacted, and it could be a little scary for them or something. If this is somebody who has not contacted you, you know why? This is somebody who been trying to reach you in the astro. That's why. So it's like they've been reaching you, or they've been trying to reach you in the astro, but they've only been able to contact your ancestors. Like your ancestors like are like relaying the messages like, hey, yeah, this and that. And so I feel like this could be a message to somebody. Something is being held like a graduation, because it's like ancestors over here and then it's ancestors over here, or this could be a wedding. But I wasn't getting two people. If y'all know what I'm getting, this was giving some Cinderella story. This was giving Cinderella when Whitney Houston, Impossible. I don't know the whole song. I'm sorry. But the part when Whitney Houston was like in the car with her, not in the car, but on the side of her, like on the side of the carriage, and y'all know like how Whitney Houston was like, her body was like halfway fading into like the night type of thing. It's like that. That's how the carriage was kind of giving me. But it's like it's being presented like with your ancestors, or your ancestors is presenting this carriage. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if somebody's afraid of your ancestors, or afraid of something, or again, they've been trying to reach you in the astro. Maybe they've been trying to reach you in the astro because they can't find you in the physical. So this is somebody who's really determined to find you. They went to resorting to magic to find you. They knew that they couldn't go do no missing persons report. They knew that they couldn't ask certain people certain things about you. So this was somebody who was like, this is my last resort. I'm going to have to do magic to find them. And they found you. They found you, but they've been getting in contact with your ancestors. And so maybe it could be a little scary. But that's because your ancestors are protecting you. You got other forces that are like, this is like them saying something to you, and like you relaying that message, but then it's like other people trying to say something. Like even you got other people even coming to your ancestors, and your ancestors know that they're not no good, or something like that. It like turned them away, because like if this is like spiritually contacting, spiritually reaching, we got level up in the reverse. Yeah, you got some people who are not leveling up that's in your energy. I think I'm going to put this back. Ancestors. Because the whole deck was flipped around. Give me something. We got speak up. Yeah, you're being encouraged to speak up. I don't know if somebody... what is this? Like, you're being cheered on. Like, you got two different people, this is giving me the amount that I've seen on each side. If this was like a wedding, this is like a full party of ancestors, like a full wedding size party. If this is like your ancestors and their ancestors, which could also be another thing. Somebody's being cheered on both sides. We got naked and vulnerable in a reverse. So somebody is not vulnerable. Somebody's not naked. And we got creativity. 7. Listen. Grounding. So somebody here with these 7 sisters. And y'all know how that go. Somebody got at least 7 ancestors or 7 sisters, and it's giving again that Louisiana energy. And with that being said, I feel like somebody has a lot of protection. A lot of protection. So the amount of ancestors that I've seen, somebody's protected. I don't know if somebody think it's, they could be afraid, because they could be more than what or they could be afraid of you. But they have no point of... They shouldn't be afraid of you, because I feel like for some of you guys, you have this amount because you are a threat, like, to certain people. And not that you're going out harming anybody or you starting any trouble, okay? But certain people are threatened by you. We got to speak up. Somebody's been being encouraged to speak up. Listen. Stand your ground. I don't know who this goddess is, though. Sorry. We got Mommy Wata. It's in the reverse. So give me something here for speak up. Numbers 33, numbers 30, and numbers 12. No green eggs and ham. Oh, such a pretty baby. Watch them. So, there's possibly a threat that somebody want to let you know something about. They want to speak up about something. And with this no green eggs and ham, try them here or there. Try them anywhere. I don't like green eggs and ham. I don't like Sam I am. Priceless. Somebody's constantly following somebody, trying to get them to do something. Because when I made this card, I put no green eggs and ham, but I underlined the no. Like, it's like, if I said no, I mean no. Like, you know how at the end, he tried them. He said, I do like green eggs and ham. I do like them, Sam I am. Somebody's like, no, I don't like them. I said I don't like them. That's it. Something's priceless. You can't put a price on it. Just period. Some things you can't put a price on. Be careful of people out in public and they like your children. Like they constantly trying to connect with your children. They constantly, oh, that's a pretty baby. They're so cute. Or you see people like you could have children. They make friends a lot with adults. Things like that. That's giving me that energy of taking. They've given me an energy of giving candy to a baby to try to lure them into a vehicle. It's kind of what it's kind of giving me. Like, these people are not being so, they're friendly with your children, but they're not that friendly with you. But they're getting, like, just be careful of people getting close to your children. They could possibly be doing magic, okay? Or they're working with somebody. Like say for instance, you take your kid to a park, you got a strange lady talking to your kid and following your kid around and trying to be friends with your kid, and then just talking to them, and then it's like but say for instance, it's another time and your child is at daycare and this lady followed your child to a daycare, or to a store or a park or something where you're not around, and they're like, hey, remember me? I got some candy, come on over here, type of thing. Like, it's giving something weird. And yeah, the daycare or whatever is supposed to be watching. I'm just giving that scenario. I'm just giving that as an example. So y'all take how it resonates. Or you got some people who literally want to try to be friends with your kids to read their mind. Read their mind and do magic on them. They lied on you to me. The real me. They lied on you. Somebody's not vulnerable. Somebody's not naked and open and exposed. Somebody's like on their 10 toes. They know exactly what they're dealing with. The real me. Somebody wants to show you the real them, or they want you to see the real them. Oh, this is probably what's going on. So if this is a situation where they're seeing your ancestors before they seeing you, your ancestors are presenting themselves because you're guarded. You're like, y'all know, like off of I don't know why I'm getting like off of Proud Family, where it had the guy where he was always guarded when he was the president or something. He was always guarded by all the security, and it's like you only seen like his arms or something like that. For some of y'all, that could be how it is. Like, you're guarded, okay? But that's because you got other individuals, and so they possibly lied to this person about you, but your ancestors is saying like the real you will be presented, like who you really are. It's not like a possession. It's more of like protection. Give it to the divine. So whatever somebody's worried about, you need to let it go and give it to the divine, give it to ancestors, give it to God, okay? Because it's like something is bigger than somebody, okay? And I'm not saying that in an offensive way. Excuse me. Something is bigger than you. Something is bigger than us. Like, if we got ancestors protecting us, shielding us, guiding us in the spiritual realm, right? Then it's something that's going on that's bigger than what we can see. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's something that's been going on for centuries. Your ancestors possibly know this. Your ancestors know everything that's going to happen before it happened. They know when to protect you. When, how, and where. Okay? So this is literally something where you're going to have to trust, or somebody's going to have to trust and give all their faith into God, which is what you're supposed to do. Fear no man. Fear only God. Okay, somebody needs to be God-fearing. And right now, I feel like ancestors is saying this because this is some type of divine order, something that needs to be orchestrated and pushed into balance. And so, therefore, it may seem a little iffy or off, but that's because you got a lot of people that's trying to prevent something. Nice things, ooh la la, in the reverse. You got some people that's upset about some things, materialistic things. Wrong move, buddy. Somebody's telling somebody not to do something or to stop doing something, that something is the wrong move, and it's a lie. It's a lie. But the reason somebody is doing this is because they don't want somebody to have something, to see something, to be with somebody, or something like that. It's like something looks like a boo-boo trap. But it is a boo-boo trap. But it's not a trap for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like you walking across all these boo-boo traps to get to this certain item. And it's like you snatch the item and then it's like nothing happens. Okay? But say, for instance, another person was to come in there and try to snatch that item. They would get caught up in that booby trap. It's like it was meant for somebody to have something. If anything, they've been protecting it for you. Give me something here. Creativity. Psych. Okay, so somebody could be tricky, making up and moving on. Creativity. Somebody's really good at tricking people or something. Because we got creativity and we got sight. Thought you had it, thought you had me. Keep looking back in reverse. Somebody needs to move forward. Somebody needs to keep going. Move forward. There's no energy in looking back. Okay, this is giving Medusa. You look back and you frozen. Or what's that story in the Bible when it's like when God turned everybody to stone, and it's like he let those ones go, but if you look back, you gonna turn into stone too, or something like that. It's something like you need to keep moving forward and don't look back. I did see somebody though, but I did not see them get out the car. This person was still in the car or still somewhere, but they're being encouraged. They're just a little afraid. Five of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords. In the future, Five of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords. So in the future, somebody's going to be out of their head about something. And then we also have a Queen of Swords. Figuring out or like having some type of clarity about something or someone, or coming out of their head. Like somebody's going to realize like, hey, it was not all I thought it was. You know, I thought this was going to be terrible. It was not that, or something like that. Give me this. No green eggs and ham. This is possibly somebody. You need to speak up about somebody trying to force you to do something, or force them. Somebody wants to speak up about somebody. This is possibly the extent somebody went to force them to do something. King of Cups. This could be Aquarius sleep. Oh, not Aquarius sleep, Gemini. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm getting a lot of little things about this person. It's because of these cards. But answers is saying we don't need to dig. I was using these from my last cards I was digging. They said we don't really need to dig. So what I'ma just do here is I see like this person could be resting something with their arms. Okay? They could be sore, or somebody's doing some type of magic on their arms. Whether making them limp, or making them not in the mood, or making them like not have any desire, or not putting any effort forth, or making them sore or something. Like, okay, so if you dealing with people who are into like body snatching and swapping, you could have somebody who could have like a disability within the arms where they can't use their arms, and they are reversing that pain over to this person. They do this all the time. Just like if you got a woman that cannot have children and she's barren and her tubes are tied or whatever, and she doesn't have a menstrual, like somebody that's in menopause and she doesn't want you to have a baby, she's gonna transfer. Not that it's gonna automatically happen with her, but what she's gonna do is she's gonna try to tie up the wounds as much as like cause blockages by transferring that energy over onto you. Possibly somebody is doing this because you're speaking up, or because somebody is speaking up, somebody has feelings for you. Yeah, in the future, 3 of Wands. Something you don't see coming. We have an Empress in the reverse. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's being very strategic. And I feel like it has something to do with, so somebody knows something is happening or something's coming up. Okay, so somebody here could be already preparing people in advance. Like when it comes to like your children, like what stores you go to, what things, like somebody's already like mapping things out or trying to determine what are they trying to do though. And it's because somebody could be coming up, somebody could be coming towards you or speaking out, and this person could be like a King of Cups here. I did in my other reading, I was saying like somebody's gonna try to attack somebody while they're pregnant, but I feel like this is a child, this is a child you already have or something like that, family. There's an Empress in the reverse that's being very strategic. There's possibly somebody else that's being strategic with this person, a group. They're trying to plan a kidnapping. Now, how they plan on getting your child away from you, I do not know. But that's how you know, like when somebody's onto something. If you see some spiritual karma, somebody's getting spiritual karma because this, for one, this is forbidden. You can't. If you're protected, your children is protected. But they're going to try anyways, and they're being strategic. But I feel like Divine already knows this. You got this Michael Myers energy coming out. Something can't be stopped or reversed. That somebody's on like this list. You know how Michael Myers, he was coming. He was coming. It didn't even matter. He was coming until he stopped. Okay, undercover, broke in. So somebody here, oh, somebody could be undercover and somebody could have broken somebody's home. Oh, and somebody's finna speak up about this. And so somebody could be threatening your children, or somebody's gonna try to threaten your children or like kidnap your children or your child or something. Knife. They could be trying to study like where you go or where you're at certain times and places. Like, let's go to this place, let's go to that place. Or like, say for instance, you go to a certain place or a certain grocery store, they're tracking it. Somebody in there is communicating with this person. Somebody is telling somebody something though. We got bad officials. Some bad officials is finding out something. Test report in the reverse. I feel like this is something you don't know about. Something was fake. Somebody stole some money. Killed in the bathroom. Somebody, is these bad officials telling somebody this? Or people are finding out this? Or these are not the father? Stolen money. So whether these people know, yeah, purple in the reverse. These people know that what they're doing, they shouldn't be doing. That's why they getting spiritual karma. So it's possible that they know what they're doing, they shouldn't be doing. But these could be bad officials that might allow something to happen because they know that they. So this is not, oh, people being lied to and they don't know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. This is a plot. Somebody is planning to do something to you in a bathroom? Or they were planning to do something to you? Oh, so what's happening now is these fake officials. Somebody lied to these fake officials about something. And these fake officials are finding out that you are the real deal. And that's why you're so guarded and so protected. There could be fights among these people. Because somebody's not fake. It's like, oh, y'all said this and y'all said that. But no, people are now getting spiritual karma. And so now they see this. So now they feel backed up into a corner. But see, the thing about it is, how do they feel that, you know, plotting on your children will work? Because it will make you not want to do something. If anything, it's going to make it go harder. 10 times harder. It's not going to delay anything. It's gonna make it go 10 times harder, 10 times faster. This is like people plotting to hurt your children the night before and they end up dead. That's what I'm getting. Like they end up literally having a heart attack. Whether they, it's crazy because now I'm seeing something where it's like it's gonna be something that's gonna happen like weird, like having a plan. And somebody's going to fall short on the plan or something. Because, okay, something about somebody trying to break out of jail to hurt somebody's child. Or somebody broke out of jail to hurt somebody's child. Or to hurt somebody. But the person that they need, or the person that's the weakest, is going to be the one that suffers the most. Or the person, okay. So, like, if this was, like, somebody planning something, right? And then they needed a getaway driver. The getaway driver is the one that's going to be attacked. Even though the getaway driver is not the one that's actually doing a crime, but it's the person that the other people are going to need the most. That's the person that's going to get attacked. Okay, they mess around, have a heart attack. They mess around, fall severely ill. Mess around and be unalive, depending on the severity. They mess around and something to where it's gonna happen to where they can't get out of whatever that they in. It's like if you have a heart attack, you have to go to the hospital. You can't be like if you was severely sick, you can't be like, oh yeah, I can try to drive the car a little bit. No, you're gonna be sick to the point you can't move. Or you're gonna mess around and get into a car accident where your legs is impaired and you can't move, you can't drive, you in the hospital. This is what this is. That is how serious this is. They're not going to be able to do so. I feel like they feel as if they're going to slow something down. They're not. Nobody will be harmed. Nobody has to get harmed. It's the point of them plotting, and that's the reason why it's going to come out that way. What is this here? Bad investments. Yeah, this person possibly with this, okay, somebody is finding out some type of truth because, again, somebody lied. And so they possibly even lied to somebody who's now discovering things and they want to, oh, the real me. So maybe somebody was putting on some type of facade in front of you. They could have said that you were vulnerable, you were weak, you were gullible, but you're not. And somebody sees that. So this was like a bad investment on somebody else's part because they lied to somebody, okay, about somebody else. But somebody wants to show you the real them. It's like, no, that wasn't the real me. I was pretending or I was acting this way because these people lied to me about you. Give me something for a psych, creativity. Somebody's very tricky. Somebody's a trickster. Somebody's very tricky. Okay? 6 of Pentacles in a reverse. Not giving and receiving. Somebody's expecting something though, is the thing. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Creativity, psych. So it's like being creative about something you're taking back, or something that possibly in this, again, trickster energy, or being tricky. Somebody's in the Nine of Swords about this. Making up and moving on. So somebody could have possibly made up, moved on. Or like they're moving on with their lives. Like they're agreeing to disagree and they're moving on. Yeah, Magician in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's up for grabs. And they know it. And it's possible that somebody could have thought of us. Or I don't know if this person tried to trick you. For some of y'all, they tried to trick you. Horrifying. But you're not falling for that. They could have tried to trick you as far as like getting two people to break up. They could have tried to trick you as far as like give you some type of ultimatum. And it could have something to do with your children. They could, and again, or something else. You know what I'm saying? Because this could all tie into one. Like, hey, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. Well, we're going to do this to your kids. Like, or we're going to do that to you. Or we're going to do, you know what I'm saying? Or we're going to this and that and that. And it's like, you think that's going to stop me? If anything, I'm finna go harder. Or ancestors are gonna go harder, 10 times harder, or things are gonna be severely worse for you than what it is now. If you thought that was gonna make me stop, or if you thought this and that and that. And what I mean by stop is like, I don't get that you're doing anything. Again, going back to the beginning when I said like somebody here is protected, but they're protected for a reason. This person's like put up and sheltered. Like they're being surrounded. Like if this was like this would be like a snake pit full of sharks and freaking lizards and mouth breathing dragons and flesh eating octopuses and like snakes, anacondas. Like this would be one of those. And it'd be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it looks, from the outside, it looks like that's a super scary place. Or, it looks like it's forbidden. But whole time, you're being protected. So I'm getting like, somebody's like, they could have tried to cross you. And they tried to cross you because some people told them that you were fake. And possibly told them that you were a liar. Or possibly told them some stuff about you. But now these people did whatever that they did to you, siding with whoever these people are. I'm getting bones. When it's like one of those, you got some of those cricket cops that just be working with like the drug dealers and the gang bangers and stuff like that, and the mob gangs and all that sort of stuff. You just got some cricket cops. And so I guess these cricket cops, they probably didn't do the crime themselves, but they allowed certain things to slide past them. They allowed, knowing stuff that was going on, because I'm getting bones and I'm seeing the clock from Bones. When he was a cop, but he was a cricket cop, and he was working with the drug lord and all this other stuff. Bones was trying to help the people. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to keep the street clean. That's why he was like, man, don't sell that stuff over here, or blah, 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 blah. The drug dude wanted him to sell the stuff. So that's what I'm getting. For some of y'all, that's what could be going on. Somebody here you could be somebody that's actually of the good. But then you have a few bad cops that's actually of the bad. That's willing to look the other way if something, like say for instance, somebody to do something to you, hurt you, harm you. And that's why we were getting that. So it's like, the police officers might, like I was just explaining, they might not be the people who actually do the crime, but they're the people who are the ones who held the most accountable. Like, you're supposed to be here to protect and serve. You're supposed to be here to do this and do that. But whole time, they plotting and scheming, trying to let criminals get by, and you're an innocent person. But now what's going on is they're finding out that you're an innocent person. But they're proceeding, but they're doing things a little bit different. They're trying to be strategic about it. They're trying to be, you're still protected. Your children still protected. Your ancestors going to let you know what's going on. Because see, what's going on is they trying to cover their butts. Because now they know that they put themselves in a shithole. And that's why they could be fighting with these other people. Because it's like, what did you get me involved in? You know what I'm saying? Now I have to go figure this out for myself. I have to undo this madness. Whole time, for some of y'all, they could have said that you were doing witchcraft or you was a bad person. Whole time, they've been working with the bad people. So now the karma that they're getting it as if they were a bad person. As if they were the person who actually, some of these police officers might go to jail for party to a crime. They know that they know for some of them, they know they're going to jail or they're going to lose their position at least. And not only they lose their position, but they're going to be like pushed out of society because how big something might get. Again, you got police officers and bad officials working with and you know, people that's trying to do crime in the community and things like that. Or trying to hold somebody against their will for whatever their reason is. Oh yeah, this is gonna be something where, and so this could also be another thing where somebody could be afraid or feel some type of way, but only people that they shouldn't be afraid of these people. They should not be afraid of these people, because you're not afraid of these people. And if you're not afraid of these people, you know you're protected. And so, therefore, they're protected. Yeah, that's why we have grounding coming out here. Something's going to be very grounding for somebody. Information. Maybe information that somebody has to say. Because they could know all about this information. And they could be on the outside looking in, trying to relay this information or say something to you about it. Yeah, they want to talk to you about this. This is news. But for some of y'all, you already know. Or this is like having the actual proof or footage. Again, this person shouldn't be fearing. Somebody should be only God fearing. Only God fearing. Because this is something where it's like, this is meant to happen. You meant to tell somebody this, or you're meant to say something to this person about something. You're being encouraged to say something. Because think about it though. If you got bad officials who's breaking the law, how else would anybody else get their justice? How else would you get your justice? How else would they get their justice? The people in the community. Because who knows how far it might go. You know what I'm saying? Like, people could be out there getting killed or being robbed and being set up. And people working with the police and they feel like they could just do whatever that they want to people. You know what I'm saying? And that's not fair. That's not fair to nobody. That's not fair. And I feel like if this going back to anybody that's sitting back and they not saying nothing about something, that's what that's about. Because you got to think about, if it's worse, if it's bad now, how bad would it be in the future when your children grow up, when your great-grandchildren grow up? You got to think about like stuff like slavery. You got to think about stuff like our ancestors back in the days and things like that, what they had to endure. And this is probably why somebody has so much protection now from their ancestors, because it's like back then they probably couldn't really say anything about anything. Now you have a voice. Speak up. It's like now you can do something about something. And they're encouraging somebody to do something about something. So that's all I have for you guys. Yeah, 3 of Wands. In the future, something's going to be very grounding, or there's going to be some grounding when it comes to the future. But that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for chilling with your girl. I appreciate all the love and support you guys show to the channel. If this video has resonated with you, definitely go ahead and give your girl a like, share, subscribe. And I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and prosperity, my babies. Till next time. Mwah. Bye.